Hello everybody, my name's Snugglebot, and today we're going to continue our game of Thrones. Now, I'm going to apologize for the last time. That was a long episode. That's my own fault, because I didn't realize how the structure of the game worked. I thought it would allow me to have like a little scene telling me like end of Act 1. Either Act 1's an entire thing long and it's not broken down into sections, or I just didn't see it when it split. So we're gonna go ahead and play, and yeah, we're on episode, oh, that episode is ready, yeah. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and hop in here and make some decisions. Now, if we recall last time, this guy, that lovely chap that's on the screen, we sent him up north to the wall, and then the little kid told that old guy to eat crow. So, all in all, pretty good stuff going on.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Yes, gotta put it in a bow. Don't want to send it to her with ribbons. Ribbons are bad. That lady prefers her bows. Oh, I can walk around. Okay, got some interactions we can do here. Let's see here.
Ethan made this for me.
Oh, Ethan, you're so talented. Carving a tree with a sword in it on a piece of wood for our youngish coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
See, once again, I feel like I'm not doing you guys justice on this game's
It was very
lore
kind of
because
Lady
I've
Marjorie
not
to
seen
give
any
this
of
to
Game
me.
of Thrones.
It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
So all this information that's going around, I'm not sure now. Even the family names, I feel like I should have a better understanding of it.
Father.
So I can kind of explain it a
Much
little bit to you
excitement
guys,
here in
but
King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady
guess we're
Marjorie
gonna take
has
this
proven to be
adventure from
quite
a blind
popular
eye.
throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Today you can what? Why did you not finish the letter? That seems like a rookie mistake. It seems like finishing the letter would have been the best thing in your interest to do. Alright, apparently there's nothing worthwhile in that wooden crate then. Dusty old tome.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Good old Roderick.
I hope to see them all someday.
Look out the pretty
King's
window.
Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Baby, it's always sunny in Ironrath, okay? Don't you worry. A letter from Mom.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Yeah, I'll just whore myself out to the queen. Sounds good. Keeping appearances. My door knocked, so who's knocking on my door?
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's
No,
cool, man.
it's
You can
fine.
Come on in.
Come in.
You weren't doing anything. Wasn't doing anything super important anyways. Whoa, those were some shifty eyes. He
Begging
is
your
spying
pardon,
on
milady,
me.
but you all right?
Oh, those were your worried
If
eyes.
you don't mind my asking,
Huh.
you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Honesty is the best policy. That's
Please
what I've
hurry
been
if you
told
can.
for many a years.
Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie?
He's asking an awful
maybe
lot of
don't.
questions.
But it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
Ha!
I've seen you with her
Told
before.
Told him
You
off.
seem like good friends.
What? You want me to ask her for favors too?
I saw Lady Marjorie just
Isn't
this
it
morning.
enough?
Outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen
Did I have to do
Cersei.
it for my family?
Cersei?
Cersei.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Why are you telling me this?
Yes, curiosity.
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and
House Forrester?
I don't remember what house we were from.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble.
Oh, it might be.
Most
it might
people
be
don't
House
tend to notice
Forrester.
a cold
Okay.
boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Exactly. Like a shadow on the wall.
Good night, milady.
Good night, Cole boy. You go earn that rank or whatever you gotta go do now. I'm not too sure. I don't know how it works out.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
She looks awful young
Come,
for a lady.
There's something we must discuss.
Okay, whatever. Just my thoughts. Just my opinions on it. You can be a lady at any age. Don't let me tell you how to live your life. You live
From
the
the
life
day
as
you
you
arrived
seem
in
best.
Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
Oh, that's so kind of
What
you.
you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor
All
family
right, you gotta
as well.
grease her
You're
up a
very
little bit
kind, my
first.
lady.
You don't want to
Of
jump
course,
right in
Mia,
asking for
but
help.
you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits
Unless
to
it's
what
not
I
gonna give
can
me another
say,
question.
especially here in King's Landing, now that I'm
Okay.
the Queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
Oh, that's her nice way of telling me she
Cersei
can't do
herself cornered me
diddly
this
for
morning
me.
outside the Royal Sept.
no diddly.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
I'm a traitor?
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well.
Oh, that's dirty and
She
underhanded.
demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
Okay, fine. We'll do
We'll
what
do
she
as you
says,
ask,
and then we'll
my
ask her
lady.
to help her family get out of
I
trouble.
knew I could trust
See,
you.
there we go. Got to plan two
Humor
steps
her.
ahead.
Tell her what she wants to hear.
Oh, they call me the comedian.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
That's not very quippy. I'm sorry, guys. That was not the best. I'll try to do better down the line. Dude, that guy in the helmet looked at me all weird.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Like a snake.
Good luck.
Luck. Luck is all I need. Those are some rickety doors.
You can do this.
Yes, I can. What am I apologizing for? She didn't tell me. Oh look, it's that throne that's in all the pictures, the one with the swords and stuff. It seems like a very uncomfortable throne to sit on.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
So, I recognize those two. I don't know what their importance is.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Oops. That's my bad. I
House
should have kneeled.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
That was
Are
my
they?
bad.
I
should
beg
have-
your
I should
pardon,
did
Your
better.
Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, your grace. To the one true king.
There we go, the true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
Oh.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant.
I just don't know the
care
name of
what
the
she
actual
said.
kings. I was playing it
I won't
safe.
stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would
Uh-oh.
give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Because they had the best cookies.
They were the wardens of the north. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
That little guy, I'm gonna slap him.
Perhaps too clever for her own good. And she would have us believe she didn't know which king she served. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the warden of the north, your grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The Master of Coin, eh? That's
The
an
girl has a
interesting title.
remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Oh. I mean, I was just trying to give you guys my best
Old
answers. I
allegiances
think
are
I might
not
have...
easily abandoned.
I,
But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
like I might have messed that one up,
There are
guys!
ships and shields to be built, and
Might
Joffrey
have
will need a
messed
steady
that
supply of
one up
ironwood for his
good.
armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, your grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, your grace. I would do anything.
See, now I'm groveling and trying to keep that up. She's gonna
I
make me
see.
do something bad. Oh, come on.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
That might have been the wrong answer, too.
Loyalty can be
I
such a
might have
hard
been,
thing to define.
making a lot of bad
This
choices this
city
time
alone
around,
is
guys.
filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Yeah, of course.
And if your loyalties were to
King.
become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king. Your
Ooh,
grace.
boom! That's right.
Well said.
That's exactly what you
I
wanted
was
to hear.
beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
I do. I do.
She
And you told me to
is
get...
a threat to the crown,
If
isn't
that
she?
other lady,
most
Marjorie,
dangerous
whatever her
handmaiden
name
in all of
is
King's
mad at
Landing.
me for spewing BS up in here,
My sense
it's her
is
own
this
fault.
girl
She
will
told
say
me.
almost
She
anything
told
to get
me
what she wants.
say and humor her.
Which is not very encouraging.
Oh.
I'd
Well
like a
then.
word with you, if I may.
Of course, your grace.
I'll walk you out.
Oh, thanks. How kind
This
of you.
may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Oh, that's
You
nice of
have
you
my
to say.
condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm
let's
willing
do
to
it.
take, Lord
Fine.
Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Let's do it.
I'll
This
consider
guy
it.
looks like he's got a trusting face. Actually, no, he looks
Now,
like a
if you'll
snake in the
excuse
grass,
me, I
but
promised
whatever.
Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
And the King Cobra just spat his venom at me. Or at least what I assume to be the King Cobra. I can't tell you for sure. I don't know his character. All I know is that he's short. Which, that's not anything to be sad or upset about.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But
Yeah,
at least it's
difficult.
over
That's the
now.
word I would have used. Difficult. That's top of the list of words I would have used.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Ninth-born sons!
Sir Jamie.
Woo!
I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Some of them are.
What?
Ooh.
It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady
girl
Marjorie
talk.
can make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Ooh, husbands.
Although, marrying a king? I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Ooh, tough
He
decision.
does have a
here.
certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
We're just gonna stay quiet for this one.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the
Sorry,
Seven
we used a
Kingdoms.
no speak. That's
I
how
might
we
even
do
allow
it.
you to be my handmaiden.
Ooh, what an honor. Thanks.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm about ready to get ripped on.
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Yeah, it can, man.
There's
That
always
was tough. I
someone
didn't
to
know any
please or
knowledge or
some
lore,
perceived
so I could
slight
make
to
like
smooth
proper
over.
decisions.
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Truth.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to
Of course I
Cersei
do.
were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Yeah,
Thank you, my
it was
lady.
actually super
There's
difficult.
been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Oh, that was dirty.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
If you trust her, I trust her.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I
Is that
wouldn't
good that she noticed
ask
I
this
did it
of
on
you
behalf of my
otherwise.
mother, or
But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
it seems slightly cowardly
Joffrey
since I
knows
keep
only
saying my
too well
mother.
your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Say nothing. There was no good option there.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
I think we got out of that without pissing her off too much. Did put her in a difficult position, though. Alright, well, I think that does it for this episode of Game of Thrones. Seems like we got a little bit more into the story unfolding, and I'm definitely getting a feeling that a lot of those answers that I picked off of that are going to definitely change the way that everybody reacts and kind of views my characters going forward. The Queen may be up to my sneaking suspicions that I may have been lying to her. But that's okay. We'll rise above it. We'll be fine. Although I am slightly concerned that now I have two people asking to get help with my family. I guess I'm just that desperate that I must save my family. Anyways, if you liked the video, go ahead and snuggle on up to that like button and give it a firm, yet sensual click. And I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video.